the 21st annual Charlene Mintz Memorial. Looking for green. Exit of turn number 4. Green's waving. We're racing at Port City Raceway with the POWRi National and West Midget League. Side by side, exit of turn number 2. It's going to be the 98K Brandon car with the whole shot. Up on the high side, though, Brecken Reese holding steady right there in second. Cale Drake up to third. Matt Sherrill sitting 4. Mac Leopard rounding out the top 5. Wise, Sewell, Cox, Stark, Felker, your top 10 on the opening lap. Up front, battle for the lead. Brecken Reese up on the high line. Brandon Carr looks low. Here comes Cale. Cale Drake sneaking into the picture down on the low line through turns number 3 and 4. Back behind him, you have the 86 of Mac Leopard looking low. Hayden Wise with a good run. 91, Bradley Cox, contact down the back straightaway. Wise gets shuffled around a little bit. Cox able to benefit. He's up into that number 6 position as the 00 TJ Stark has problems. Up and over goes Carter Sarf as Andrew Felker, a little bit of monster truck with the 14 of Alex Sewell and the 40 of Ethan Mitchell, all getting together in turns number 1 and 2. As we look for green, exit of turn number 4. Cars race to refire, starting them smooth. Exit of turn number 4. Brecken Reese trying to move into the second spot as Cale Drake up on the high side. Mac Leopard and Matt Sherrill in a battle within the top 5. Bradley Cox, Hayden Wise on the outside of the top 5 looking in. Here comes Facento in the 00 of Trey Stark back behind him. Denny and Cameron Key continue to matriculate through the field as it is the 98K Brandon Carr leading the way. Carroll, meanwhile, by the line, this time by a 1/10 of a second for the top spot as Reese right on the tail tank of the 98K of Brandon Carr. Carr holding steady in that front spot as now he's going to change up lines. Drifted up to the top side as Reese pulls it down low. Lap traffic going to come into play as the top 2 bearing down on the rest of the field. It's Carr, Reese, and the 91 of Bradley Cox, your top 3. Problems in turns number 3 and 4. Couple cars getting hooked together. Caution will wave. We look for green. Exit of 4. Cars race to refire. Smooth out of 4. Cale Drake tried to time it perfectly, but Brecken Reese right in front of him. Exit of turn number 2. We'll get Bradley Cox wheel his way up towards the front of the field. Jacob Denny going to take it 3 wide. Exit of turn number 4. But look at Gavin Miller change up his line and Jacob Denny into the wall. Cars clipping up and over goes Sarf. The 14J of Jonathan Beeson involved as well. As the lights down, field set, look for green. Exit of 4. Cars race to refire. Good start by the field. As again, Brecken Reese going to push the cushion up on the high side. Him and the 91 of Bradley Cox wheel to wheel as they went into turns number 3 and 4. Cox continues to run towards the front of the field, and he's got some company. The 5U of Michael Facento in the mix as he's up to 4th. Cale Drake rounding out the top 5. TJ Stark, a huge bomb through turns number 3 and 4. Loses a couple positions as they go into turns number 1 and 2. Is all back car number 98K Brandon Carr 2 more times around. Carr has the lead, but Reese closing quickly. The white waves 1 more time around. Can he hold on for the first ever feature win of his career? The 98 car, Brandon Carr, smooth through 3, exit of 4, feature win. Going back to England, the 98K of Brandon Carr. Second place going to belong to the 20U of Brecken Reese. Third, the 5U of Michael Facento. Fourth, the 91 of Bradley Cox as Cameron Key rounds out the top 5.